Baseball. Cardinals Baseball is brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. By your quality Ford dealers, the official vehicles of the St. Louis Cardinals. By Schnucks. Earn 2% back on every purchase with the Schnucks Rewards app. By Shelter Insurance. Shelter offers great rates and award-winning service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. By Explorer St. Louis. Learn all about the great things to do in St. Louis. Visit explorerstlouis.com. By Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. By the Painting and Decorating Foundation. And by Sonic Drive-In. Sonic. Now, St. Louis Cardinals Baseball.
Welcome to St. Louis Cardinals Baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. The Cardinals and the Dodgers, two terrific franchises in Major League Baseball, will go at it on opening day of 2024 here this afternoon. It's the first of four between the Dodgers and the Cardinals. The Cardinals were 3-4 against L.A. last year after being swept here at Dodger Stadium. And the Cardinals are coming off a season that, well, they're like to turn the page. The Dodgers won 100 games last year, and they are hoping to do the same thing under Dave Roberts, Oliver Marmol, in his third year as the manager of the St. Louis Cardinals. Dodger Stadium holds 56,000 people, was built in 1962, and it's a beautiful day here at Dodger Stadium, and it will be packed. It is buzzing here at Dodger Stadium, and several Cardinals will be making their Major League debut, will be on the roster for the first time for an opener, and that's always special for them. And, you know, it's special for the veteran guys as well. What does Matt Carpenter think about opening day?
Oh, man, it's great. It's such a special time for so many people, obviously the players, the guys in this clubhouse, but also the fans. I mean, it's just arguably a national holiday, and a lot of people looking forward to it, the build-up from spring training, the excitement for the year. We're ready to go.
Carpenter, a part of a group of veteran players that the Cardinals assembled during the offseason to help the young players. The Cardinals' final three batters in their lineup are 21, 23, and 22. Jordan Walker, Victor Scott II will be making his Major League debut here today, and Mason Wynn will be the Cardinals shortstop. So you've got the young players, but you've got the veterans to lead them, and it's going to be a very, very interesting year. The Cardinals have revamped their bullpen as they have Sam Fernandez, who's making his Major League debut here in Los Angeles, Andrew Kittredge, Riley O'Brien, Andre Palante, Gallegos, and Helsley from the right side with Liberatore and Romero on the left side. And they figure to be a strong point of this Cardinal team in 2024. So it's the Cardinals and the Dodgers here this afternoon, the first of four. Glasnow and Michaelis are the starters. Michaelis was 9-13 last year, 35-year-old right-hander, made 35 starts for the Cardinals, and it is his second opening day start for St. Louis. And on the other side, Tyler Glasnow, who actually started the opener for the Dodgers against the Padres. They won that game in Seoul, and Glasnow made 21 starts last year for Tampa Bay. He was traded over in December. So there's your starters. I'll have the lineups for you when we come back.
Discover a great baseball getaway in historic St. Charles, Missouri, just 20 minutes west of Busch Stadium. St. Charles offers the comfort and value of a smaller town, but with nightlife and attractions that are sure to please. Take in the high-energy excitement at Ameristar or bike the Katy Trail. At a Cardinals game, and it's a weekend you won't soon forget. Discover a great baseball getaway. Discover St. Charles. Book your stay now at discoverstcharles.com.
Produced in cooperation with Visit Missouri.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, where fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for the people of Missouri, in good times and in bad. They're for Missouri families and Missouri communities. And when Missouri weather rips through our state, they are here to put back the pieces. So if you have one car or 20, a home or an apartment, a business, a boat, or an entire family legacy to protect, if you're a Missourian, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed? Can it keep me warm when I'm cold? Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that. The Climate 360 Smart Bed actively cools or warms up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. J.D. Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. And now save $1,000 on our most popular Sleep Number Smart Bed. Ends Saturday. For J.D. Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
Welcome back to Cardinals baseball. It's the Redbirds facing the Los Angeles Dodgers, Chavez Ravine in Dodger Stadium. And it is going to be a special day today as these two franchises have played over 2,000 times in the history of both organizations. And the Dodgers were 4-3 against the Cardinals last year. Let's take a look at the lineups here today. We'll start with the visiting Cardinals, managed by Oliver Marmol. His bench coach, by the way, will be Daniel Descalzo. So it's his first day as a big league coach today. And here's his lineup. Brendan Donovan will lead off, and he will play left field. Paul Goldschmidt, the MVP in 22, will be the first baseman and bat second. Nolan Gorman has swung the bat very well the last week or so. He'll play second base and bat third, with Nolan Arenado, 8-time All-Star, playing third base, hitting cleanup. Wilson Contreras will do the catching and bat fifth. Alec Burleson may be the best hitter on the Cardinals team right now. He's going to be the DH and bat next. And Jordan Walker will be in right field. Victor Scott the second. Can't wait to see his speed on the bases, and he is going to be a treat for Cardinal fans. He'll be in center field, also a top-notch defender, and Mason Wynn will play shortstop and bat ninth for St. Louis. Dave Roberts, in his ninth year managing the Dodgers, has this lineup here today. Mookie Betts off to a good start already this year in the 2 games in Seoul, where he had a home run and 7 RBIs in those 2 games, including 6 in the second game of the year. And he, of course, has been an MVP, and he is an outstanding player. And he's going to play shortstop this year. He'll bat first. Shohei Ohtani, of course, he's the big news in baseball. 10-year, $700 million contract. He's going to be the DH today. The 2023 American League MVP will bat second. Freddie Freeman, also an MVP, will play first base and hit third. With Will Smith having a birthday today, and he celebrated yesterday with a 10-year contract extension. He'll be the catcher and bat next. Max Muncy plays third. Teoscar Hernandez in left field. James Outman will be in center. Jason Hayward, a former Cardinal, in right. And Gavin Lux, another left-handed batter, will bat ninth for the Dodgers. There's your lineups. First pitch from Dodger Stadium comes up next.
Bring on spring. Get the light and delicious Greek pizza, topped with premium mozzarella, feta, new sliced Kalamata olives, diced tomatoes, mild peppers, and red onions. It's the best Detroit-style pizza around, with a crispy, crunchy, cheesy crust to the edge. Hurry in and enjoy a large Greek Detroit-style pizza for $16.99. Code word Greek. Jets. Better because it has to be.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent in Champaign is Thomas & Ellers Insurance.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
When you're buying a battery, it's important to look beyond just the price and make sure you're buying a quality battery. So when you're buying one from the big box store, make sure you ask the question, what's the date on this battery? Is it dependable? Sometimes the big box stores have batteries that have been sitting on the shelf for years. Or you can just come to Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable, and buy your battery from the people who only do batteries. Interstate Batteries at 2504 North Madison, Champaign. Way out there, but totally worth the drive. How much is dependable worth to you? Interstate Batteries open 6 days a week.
PDR Automotive has now been serving the Champaign-Urbana area for over 50 years. To give you some perspective, 50 years ago ended the U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War, and it was when Secretariat won the Triple Crown. So what does that mean for you and your vehicle? Whether you need a carburetor overhauled or your new vehicle computer system diagnosed or programmed, PDR Automotive has the experienced, knowledgeable staff that can handle all your automotive needs. Online at pdrauto.com, they are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR.
The Dodgers have taken the field. The throw goes down to second base, and Brendan Donovan is walking towards the home plate. He's going to lead off the 2024 season. We had a very nice pregame celebration here, and all the players were introduced. Terrific job with the national anthem, and we do have a great crowd here And we're about to have the first pitch. It's sponsored by Rawlings, the official baseball of Major League Baseball. It's going to be delivered by the veteran Tyler Glasnow, 6'8", 225. He was 10-7 last year, and he will face Donovan, Goldschmidt, and Gorman in the first. And with the first pitch of the season, I throw it to the voice of the Cardinals, John Rooney.
All right, Ricky, here we go. The first pitch is swung on and missed, and we're underway for 2024. That first pitch at 1:10 Pacific time, 3:10 Central, 67 degrees in Los Angeles, 65 degrees in St. Louis. Donovan looks at a pitch just off the outside corner, and it's Glasnow making his second start of the season. He started against the Padres over in Korea. He went 5 innings, 2 earned runs on 2 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 3. A check swing and a ball outside. And Ricky, Brendan Donovan told us that he really feels like he's close to getting back, taking pitches, getting into the rhythm of a great approach he had last year before he was injured.
Yeah, he was injured with a UCL problem and pretty major surgery.
There's a swing and a foul, and that went off Donovan's right leg.
But fortunately, he had the kind of the smaller surgery, didn't have the complex replacement, but he's back swinging, and he's playing left field, too. We didn't think we'd see him in the outfield, but with all the injuries the Cardinals have, they need him to play in the outfield.
He'll be in left field. In center field today, Victor Scott II, and in right field, Jordan Walker. And this is a young Cardinal lineup. The Dodger right-hander Glasnow pitches, and there's a ball hit in the air off to the left. That's going to get out of play into the stands.
You know, John, opening day reminds me a lot of postseason play. There's just some kind of buzz that's special, and you know, a player has to figure out how to use that, but also control it, not let the buzz control you.
Glasnow with another 2-2 pitch here for Donovan, up and in, ball 3. So Donovan has worked the count full with Paul Goldschmidt on deck and Nolan Gorman batting third. The outfielders are a step or two toward left field with Teoscar Hernandez in left, James Outman, a second-year player, in center field, and former Cardinal Jason Hayward off the right field line. Donovan swings and lifts a fly ball to left center field. That's going to be handled by Outman. The center fielder cuts in front of Teoscar Hernandez, and that's the way our game begins. But it was Donovan working deep in the count before making the out. Don't miss the excitement and tradition of opening day for the Cardinals. That's coming up on Thursday, April 4th. The Miami Marlins will be in. Great seats remain, and tickets are on sale now. Check them out at Cardinals.com, and we'll see you at Busch Stadium. Now Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie swings and smokes it just foul behind Pop Warner, the third base coach. Now, Ricky, Goldie, he played in 20 games, hitting 128 this spring, 3 doubles and a homer, but he had a really good at-bat and an RBI in the last game in Mesa.
Very interesting what Ollie Marmol said about him to us today. He said, you know, he's the kind of guy that can figure it out with one swing, not a progression necessarily.
A swing and a miss. Pretty good breaking ball there from Tyler Glasnow. 0-2 on Goldschmidt.
And he does think that he figured it out in Arizona, and we saw a good first swing there against Glasnow, and the ball he raked foul. So I think he's if he's not there, he's very close.
Goldschmidt uses up his timeout. The right foot near the back line of the batter's box. The second baseman Lux plays up the middle. Check swing and a fastball. Goldschmidt wasn't fooled by it. He came close to pulling the trigger, but it's a 1-2 count. Goldschmidt last year hit 25 home runs, driving in 80. The year before, he was the National League MVP. 1 out, nobody on, and Goldschmidt takes a breaking ball in the dirt, backhanded by Will Smith. Smith is catching with 2018 Gold Glover Freddie Freeman at first. Gavin Lux back from the injured list, but he's playing second. And a 6-time Gold Glover, Mookie Betts, is at shortstop with Max Muncy playing off the line and deep at third. On 2-2. The pitch by Glasnow. A swing, and that ball is looped to right field. It's going to drop in for a hit. Playing it on a roll. Hayward makes his throw towards second, and Goldie just put the ball in play, and he gets the first Cardinal hit of 2024.
And that was another specific thing that Oliver Marmol said about Goldie is when he gets right, he starts getting hits to right field. And that's what happened in Arizona. He hit the ball hard a couple of times to right. He didn't hit that ball hard, but the hit came nonetheless.
Well, the sun is bright today here, and Max Muncy called timeout to go get the sunglasses, and he's checking out his view wearing the shades now. And the pitch to Gorman, a swing and a foul back. He had a healthy swing on a fastball up. And Nolan played in 18 games this spring. He had .233 with 10 hits. 3 of those doubles, a homer, and 7 runs batted in. And he worked his way on base with 10 walks. A better recognition of the strike zone through the games in the Grapefruit League and then in Arizona. A pitch up and away for a ball. For Gorman and for Liberatore, they were home for just a short time, but they said it was a blink of an eye, having a couple of games to play against the Cubs in their new ballpark in Mesa. And Gorman is hitting third in the lineup for Oliver Marmol. The pitch, a strike called by home plate umpire Alan Porter.
Glasnow throws right over the top, and boy, does he throw downhill. I mean, he's kind of the old classic style where you're using your height to your advantage, and kind of tough to pick the ball up, I would say, when he's 6'8".
Glasnow in his 9th Major League season. The pitch, a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Gorman strikes out. 1 on with 2 outs for Nolan Arenado. Now, Glasnow was on the injured list March 29th last year with a left oblique strain, activated in May. And he was traded to the Dodgers December 16th from Tampa Bay after playing with Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, and the Dodgers. 0-0 as he pitched 5 innings in a no decision on March 20th in Korea, facing the San Diego Padres. Arenado takes a slider outside, backhanded out of the dirt by Will Smith. 1-0 on the Cardinal third baseman. An 8-time All-Star and 5-time Silver Slugger. He did not win the Gold Glove or Platinum Glove last year, so you know that eats away at him. Arenado for the spring at 10 hits, batting .233, and he takes the ball high.
That curveball that Gorman struck out on was 86 miles an hour, and it was an overhand curveball. Most curveballs are not that fast, but Glasnow throws 96 with the fastball, and out of the same arm slot throws that curveball. That's one of the things that makes him tough.
The 6'8" right-hander from the stretch, the pitch. Swung on, and that's popped up foul and going out of play behind home plate. Few empty seats in the upper reaches of the upper deck, and always a late arriving crowd here at Dodger Stadium with all the traffic and early departing crowd.
They've been loud here today, though. I'd say the greatest applause in the introductions probably toss-up between Mookie Betts and Ohtani.
The Cardinals have a runner at first and Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs in the top of the first inning in our season opener. The pitch, a foul ball back to the screen. A good swing there for Arenado. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Glasnow has thrown 20 pitches here in the first inning. Brendan Donovan worked the count before hitting a fly ball to center field. Goldschmidt worked the count, single to right. Gorman struck out. Now the 2-2 pitch for Nolan Arenado. He swings and pops it up. Just to the right of home plate, a play for Will Smith over on the track. He makes the catch right next to Wilson Contreras in the on-deck circle. A hit and a man left on. We played a half inning. The Cardinals fail to score. The Dodgers are coming to bat in L.A.
If you haven't heard by now, SeatGeek is the new official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to St. Louis Cardinals games, SeatGeek is the #1 destination for all of your ticketing needs. But that's not all. If you're looking to score tickets to other events at Busch Stadium or across the Midwest, SeatGeek is the place to do it. From baseball to ballet, hockey to country, find it all on SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Cardinals seats.
Home run, double play, diving catch. All baseball terms that get us pumped up. Broken down, stranded, expensive. All terms that leave us struck out when dealing with a car. But there's a solution. That's CarShield. With a plan through CarShield, you get 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, and, wait for it, help with those expensive repair bills. Call 1-800-486-9895 now to make sure you're safe against those automotive curveballs.
Hey, Ameren Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
The Cardinals and Proficient are iconic St. Louis companies, and in celebration of their expanding partnership, Proficient Red Jacket Club tickets are now available starting at $75 for April and May home games. This exclusive, all-inclusive club honors the Cardinals Hall of Famers and features a buffet, full-service bar, and multiple TVs, plus a fantastic view of the game. Proficient Red Jacket Club tickets are available at cardinals.com/Red Jacket Club.
Miles Michaelis is making his third opening day start for the Cardinals, and he'll be pitching to Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman. Michaelis, a two-time All-Star in 2018 and 2022. But one thing he has done, even when times were bad for him last year and he was down, he gave the Cardinals innings, over 200 innings. And he gets the start, throwing strike one to Mookie Betts.
Very strong spring training for Miles. Got a typical, not a ton of strikeouts, but very few walks.
He's always around the strike zone. The one-strike pitch, Betts takes one just a little low, a sinking fastball at 93.
How about the start of the Dodgers order, John? Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman.
Here's the windup and the pitch for Betts, and he takes a strike, about the same spot as the pitch before that was called a ball. You're talking about Betts going 6 for 9, 3 for 10 for Ohtani, and 1 for 6 for Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch, a little bit low. But when you look at what they've done with their All-Stars and MVPs,
that's right.
It's amazing the hardware that they have resting in their homes.
And Betts has 7 RBIs before the Cardinals had 1 at-bat this year.
Mookie Betts swings and he fouls it out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So as he has gone 6 for 9, 2 runs scored, a double, a homer, 7 RBIs, and on 2 more times with walks. And he just goes about his business. He is a terrific player.
He's a pro.
From Nashville, Tennessee.
And playing shortstop this year.
The pitch outside to him, 3-2. And the game brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. No score, bottom of the first inning. Mookie Betts leading off, then Shohei Ohtani. Betts takes outside and takes a walk. Now Michaelis had only 1 walk in 21 innings in spring training. But here he walks Mookie Betts ahead of Shohei Ohtani. This is Ohtani's first year playing in the majors, isn't it? It seems like they're treating it that way. The pitch to the left-handed batter, he fouls it out of play off to the left.
It was odd that there was some folks that were actually welcoming him to L.A., too, as if he hadn't been here in L.A.
Well, that's Orange County.
That's right.
Ohtani hit .393 this spring. The pitch. And he's jammed, fouling it over the screen. A strike. Against Michaelis, Ohtani has gone 2 for 3. A 2-time American League MVP, 21 and 23. A 3-time All-Star with the Angels. A 2-time American League Silver Slugger Award winner. And he was the 2018 American League Rookie of the Year. The former star in Japan, a star in the majors now, takes a ball low, and it's 1-2.
And by the way, he can pitch, but not this year.
Coming back from the Tommy John surgery. But he stands in the left-handed batter's box, infield at double play depth. The pitch is swung on, and there's a hit to right field. That's going toward the corner. Mookie Betts is on his way to third. He's going to be held up there. And Ohtani rounds second. He's caught off second to throw. He's in a rundown. Mookie Betts goes back to third base, and Ohtani is going to be tagged out. Ohtani got caught around second. He thought sure Mookie was going to be waved around. So there's a break for the Cardinals.
And a little surprising to me that Betts wasn't able to score on that. That ball got deep into the right field corner here. Kind of a looping liner off the bat of Ohtani. And with Betts' speed, I thought for sure he would score on that. And apparently Ohtani thought the same thing.
Dino Abel put up the stop sign. And with nobody out, Abel was playing it safe. Now 1 out. And Freddie Freeman takes a strike. A first pitch curveball over the inside corner. Freeman has gone 6 for 15 with a double and 2 home runs while going head-to-head with Michaelis. From the stretch, the infield comes in tight now in the middle. A pitch a little bit low, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Cardinals did a lot of things right on the defensive side. First of all, Walker hit the cutoff man, which was Goldie, and Goldie made sure that he threw behind the runner Ohtani, and Mason Wynn just kind of walked him to third base. So they all did the right thing on the defensive side, too.
9-3-6 on the out. The pitch goes low for Freddie Freeman. Freeman with a 2-1 count now. Runner at third. That's Mookie Betts. He walked. Moved over on the double by Shohei Ohtani, and on Ohtani's base running mistake, the Dodgers have 1 out. Freeman drove in 102 runs last year. The infield plays in close. The pitch. Freeman takes a ball low. And Will Smith is on deck. Smith only went 5 for 10 in the 2 games in Korea and was rewarded with a huge contract.
I wonder if Miles is being careful here with Freeman. Of course, you should be, but maybe set up the double play here.
From the stretch, the pitch. Freeman fouls it over to the Cardinal dugout on the first base side. A 3-2 count on Freeman with Smith on deck. Shohei Ohtani with a double after the walk to Betts, but Ohtani was out on the bases. The Cardinals play the infield up, the outfield toward left for Freeman, who swings. It's a ground ball up the middle and a base hit to center field. That one got past Nolan Gorman, scoring Mookie Betts. The Dodgers lead 1-0.
That was just out of the reach of Miles Michaelis, and it was to his left and to the right of Nolan Gorman. With the infield in, you just have a lot less range, and he wasn't able to get to that ball. Not well hit by Freeman, but well placed.
So it's 1-0, and a double play is in order. 1 down with Freeman on first and Smith at the plate. 28-year-old catcher out of the University of Louisville. The pitch, a foul ball. He was looking fastball, got one, but it was in on him and fouled out of play. Where the Cardinals have 5 players 25 years old and under in their lineup, the Dodgers don't have a 1. 31-29, 34-28, 33-21. The pitch, a strike called, and Smith is in the hole 0-2. James Outman, who was a rookie last year, is 26 years old. Then Hayward at 34, and Gavin Lux is 26. 1-0 LA, runner at first, Freeman. The pitch to Smith, a foul ball back to the screen.
This is a team that has been very good for a long time. 9 years. I mentioned Dave Roberts has been the manager. 5 of those 9 years, they've won 100 games or more, and they're predicted to do the same thing again this year with the extra talent they have.
Pitch number 21 for Michaelis, and there's a base hit into center field. Freeman is going to stop at second. No, he's going to go to third. He stopped and then turned up the speed and rounded second, making third on the hit by Smith. And Scott's throw correctly goes into second base.
And Will Smith almost rounded first base too much, too. Had the Cardinals noticed it quicker, they might have been able to throw behind him as well and get the second out on the bases.
A mound visit by Wilson Contreras and Paul Goldschmidt. A walk and 3 consecutive hits, only to be aided by a base running mistake by Ohtani. Runners at first and third, 1 out, 1-0 Dodgers. And here's Muncy, a 2-time All-Star. This is his 850th Major League game. Muncy, he packs a wallop when he makes contact, and he takes a curveball, strike 1. Reminds me a lot of Kyle Schwarber.
A lot of damage, but a lot of strikeouts.
And they take their share of walks.
They do.
A .351 career on-base percentage for Muncy. With runners at the corners, Muncy gets into one. He hits it high to right field. Backing up in front of the track. Now on the track, Walker makes the catch. His throw goes into second as Freddie Freeman touches home plate with a second run. 2-0 Dodgers. Let's pause here for station identification on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Along with Ricky Horton and Mike Claiborne, our producer-engineer is Jim Jackson. I'm John Rooney. Pitch in for a strike to Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez has played with Houston, Toronto, Seattle, and now the Dodgers. He packs a wallop, and there's a foul ball back to the screen. His 814th Major League game, a .260 hitter, 159 homers, 473 RBIs. He was a 2021 All-Star and a two-time American League Silver Slugger Award winner. The pitch to Hernandez. Low for a ball. They have Teoscar Hernandez on their roster, and Kike Hernandez is back for another stint with L.A.
A lot of pitches for Miles Mikolas in this inning.
Pitch number 27 coming up here. 2 outs and 2 runs in. Will Smith is over at first, and the pitch jammed him, and a foul ball back to the screen. 1-2 on Teoscar Hernandez. This spring, he had .343 with 12 hits, 3 doubles, and a home run. 1 for 8 in the 2 games against the Padres in Korea. Right-hander facing right-hander. Foreman plays up the middle at second base. The infielders are back, with the exception of Goldie holding at first. And a curveball misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Hernandez, the 6th place hitter. And looking ahead to the Cardinals' second inning, Wilson Contreras, Alec Burleson, and Jordan Walker are coming up, facing Tyler Glasnow.
Dodgers in this inning are doing a good job of not chasing the breaking balls from Mikolas.
Mikolas fires, strike 3 on the inside corner. 88 on that pitch. And Teoscar Hernandez quizzes Alan Porter about the call. But the Dodgers scored 2. The Cardinals come up in the second, 2-0 LA.
How to claim charitable deductions. I'm Brian Brenberg with your Fox Business tax tip coming up.
Kelly's Accounting does all tax types, individual, corporate, trust, partnerships, and estate, plus payroll and bookkeeping services. Your guardian angel in the finance department. Call their Monticello office, 762-5509, or visit kellysaccounting.com.
If you have large charitable deductions for 2023, you may want to check about an itemized deduction. That's because there were changes in 2021 limiting the amount for those taking the more common standard deduction. An individual taking a standard deduction on their 2023 return may claim up to $300 for charitable deductions. That number doubles to $600 for married couples filing jointly. Those with extensive donations can claim up to 60%, but must itemize. Watch The Big Money Show weekdays at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox Business. Brian Brenberg, Fox News.
I'm Lily Ott. I'm a certified nurse midwife at OSF Healthcare. I see patients in some of the clinics that we are now opening, including in Urbana, Forsyth, Pontiac, Bloomington, and eventually Lincoln, and doing deliveries for women in Bloomington at OSF Healthcare there. Being a nurse midwife today is seeing women through all of their life. So seeing women, pre-puberty through menopause, specializing in pregnant women and providing prenatal care, and then getting to deliver babies at the hospital setting with our patients that we've, established the relationship with throughout their pregnancy. Yeah, I feel like one of the big misconceptions with midwives is that we don't deliver in a hospital setting and that we don't support pain management, which is not true. We deliver babies at the hospital setting, and we support women in any way that they choose to have their babies. So whether that be with an epidural, without an epidural, we're there to support no matter what they decide and kind of just help their labor be what they want it to look like.
On the Run is serious about our hometown team, that when the Cardinals score 6, drinks are only 60 cents all day the next day at participating locations. Because On the Run is always St. Louis serious. We're in the second inning, and the Dodgers put up 2 in their half of the first. 2-0 LA. It's Wilson Contreras, Alec Burleson, and Jordan Walker trying to turn that around for the Cardinals in the second. Tyler Glasnow with his 22nd pitch of the game. Here it is, and Contreras gets under this one, and he sends it high in the air to short left field. Back goes Betts, the shortstop, on the outfield grass, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. And I'd say that Miles Michaelis could use a little bit of that as we go forward.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It has to have a couple of innings here in a row where he can have maybe 10, 12 pitches per inning with throwing 29 in that first inning. You know, and that fly ball, you mentioned the sun here and just how bright it is here at the ballpark. Mookie Betts had a little trouble with that ball.
Here's an off-speed pitch taken low and outside by left-handed batting Alec Burleson. Just a few cotton ball clouds in the distance, but bright blue sky directly above Dodger Stadium. So no backdrop up there with the bright sunshine. The pitch fouled off at the plate by Burleson, who got into 21 spring games, batting .375 with 18 hits, 5 doubles, a homer, 8 RBIs, and he walked 7 times.
One of the Dodgers' great players, Adrian Beltre, threw out the first pitch today. Threw it to Clayton Kershaw, who begins the season anyway on the injured list.
Burleson flinched on a curveball that stays high for a ball.
Cardinals have their share of injuries, of course, to their outfield is the worst thing for the Cardinals, but the Dodgers have a lot of injuries with their pitchers.
The pitch to Burleson, swung on a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and it is a lengthy list.
They've got like an all-star team, really. They've got Dustin May, Tony Gonsolin, Walker Buehler, Kershaw, Brusdar Graterol, Blake Trinan. I mean, they're all big names. They're all on the injured list to start the season.
The Dodgers lead this one 2-0 as the Cardinals bat in the second with 1 out. The pitch by Glasnow, a curveball swung on and missed, and Burleson strikes out, the second strikeout for Glasnow. Burleson didn't do that much in spring training. It will be interesting to see what the Cardinals do the second time through the lineup after looking at the breaking ball for Glasnow, showing the fastball up and then keeping the breaking ball where it's about knee high and then drops out of sight. And it has pretty good velocity to it, as Ricky pointed out. Jordan Walker is up. He played in 20 games this spring, batting .255, and he swings and misses. 91 on that pitch, and that was a cutter.
He read fastball, and it was a cutter, and that's why he couldn't hold up the swing, and strike 1.
The pitch to Walker, a swing and a miss. Ditto.
Yep.
But that time, Glasnow expanded the break, and the location was about 4 or 5 inches outside. Walker in the hole 0-2, calls time. .255 in 20 games, 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run. And Walker drove in 8 runs. 2 outs, nobody on. And Glasnow looking to make quick work of the Cardinals. The pitch outside. Walker chased it twice, not a third time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch number 31 coming up for Glasnow. Here it comes. Walker takes strike 3, and that's on the outside corner. 2 strikeouts this inning, 3 in the game. We go to the bottom of the second. The Dodgers lead in their home opener 2-0.
If you're curious what you might find on Illinois farms like mine, it isn't a bunch of big faceless corporations. The truth is, 96% of the farms are owned and operated by families just like mine. We're listening to the Cardinals play, showing up at local baseball games, and throwing a ball in our backyard with our families just like you. And we're committed to raising sustainably grown, healthy food that all our families can enjoy. I'm Dale from Monroe County, and I'm one of the 96%.
Is your home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
1967, 1982, 2006, 2011. The best Cardinal teams work together in a way that makes everything seem easy and effortless. You'll get the same winning feeling from Sumner One, the official document technology partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. From printers to copiers to total IT solutions, they're the team you can trust to get everything working together seamlessly. Sumner One is the one place where everything works. See them in action at SumnerOne.com.
To celebrate the beginning of the season, the Goddard School and the Cardinals are teaming up to offer fans a chance to see the 2024 Redbirds during their first homestand of the season for only $7. Extraordinary awaits when the Cardinals play the Phillies April 8th, 9th, and 10th at Busch Stadium. You can get tickets to see one of the most exciting matchups of the year for just $7. That's April 8th through 10th, the Cardinals versus the Phillies, and tickets as low as $7 thanks to our friends at the Goddard School. Visit cardinals.com/Goddard for more details and to purchase your tickets today.
Where Cardinal starters gave up first inning runs in their spring training starts. And this goes back to last year, too, right, Ricky. It wasn't that much of a problem, though, for Miles Michaelis in the spring, where he allowed 6 runs and 5 of them earned for a 2.14 ERA. However, the first 4 got on, and 2 of those scored for the Dodgers in the first inning. James Outman takes strike 1. Outman, for the spring, .294 with 10 hits. He had 2 homers, and he drove in 6. The pitch to Outman, and that's in there a strike. He will strike out a bunch. He struck out 14 times this spring.
He had home runs in bunches last year, had 23 of them, 70 RBIs as well, so a good young player.
He batted .248. He's playing in his 158th game. The pitch. Outman swings and strikes out. He missed a pitch that was well off the plate outside. Teoscar Hernandez was called out on strikes, and then a swinging strike 3 here for Outman. That's how the first inning ended, and this one begins in the second. Jason Hayward, the right fielder, is up. Hayward was with Atlanta 6 years, the Cardinals 1 year, then the Cubs for 7 seasons, and he's in his 2nd season with the Dodgers. He looks at strike 1 from Michaelis. Hayward is 6 out of 26, a double, 4 walks and 4 strikeouts, head-to-head with Miles. Miles with the pitch, inside a cutter. Celebrate Easter at Cardinals Nation on Sunday. Celebrate with brunch. Check out the full menu and make your reservation right now at cardinalsnation.com. A check swing and a pitch outside as Miles tried to get Hayward to reach for it, roll over the hands and hit a ground ball to the second baseman Gorman. But that didn't work out, and it's 2-1. Michaelis deals. Swing and a ground ball to Paul Goldschmidt. That works out. Goalie kicks the bag, 2 down.
Miles just threw the same pitch that he threw to strike out the Outman to start the inning, and it's halfway between I'm trying to figure out what it is, John. It's halfway between a changeup and a fastball. It's 88 miles an hour, so that's too hard for a changeup. I think he's just turning the ball over, literally just making it sink, and a lot of pitchers don't do that anymore, but I think that's what he's doing now. Try something different.
Now Gavin Lux, he goes after the first pitch, and that's a fastball fouled back. Lux went on the 60-day injured list on March 30th last year after right knee surgery, and he didn't play. He's back, and he was moved from shortstop to second base. He hits a high pitch down the left field line, and a long run for Donovan. The ball hits down foul just beyond Brendan's reach. Donovan's in left field today with Victor Scott II making his major league debut, and Jordan Walker is in right field. Scott, a minor league Gold Glover last year. They only give 3 of those to minor league outfielders, and Scott has the trophy for his accomplishments. Here's Michaelis with an 0-2 count, 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch low, knocked down by Contreras. Wilson is catching today. Lux is the 9th place hitter, and Michaelis would rather face Mookie Betts leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning.
I'll say.
And Miles goes to work. The pitch. Lux takes just inside. That was close. 91 on that pitch.
He's got a chance for that quick inning you were hoping for with the high pitch count in the first inning of 29. Just really one pitch away from having a pretty good bottom of the 2nd.
Pretty good bounce back. Now the pitch on 2-2. That's in the dirt, a full count. And Mookie Betts is standing next to the on-deck circle. The Dodgers dugout here on the third base side at Dodger Stadium. Bright sunshine. It's the home opener for the Dodgers. They went 1-1 against the Padres in Korea. Now the pitch. Strike 3 called. That was 92 on the inside corner at the knees. And Lux thought he had a walk, but that was a perfect pitch. Ricky has the third, 2-0 Dodgers.
When you're clocking out and happy hour's already started. But you're clocking out and happy hour's already started. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Fame, presented by Edward Jones, is a celebrated annual tradition, and the voting process gives fans a voice in recognizing the organization's greatest players. This year's ballot features Steve Carlton, George Hendrick, Matt Morris, and Edgar Renteria. Now's your time to vote. Make your mark on Cardinals history now through April 26th at cardinals.com/HOF.
St. Louis is a city always thirsty for more. Like more fall off the bone St. Louis barbecue. Give me the full slap. More ways to escape St. Louis humidity. And definitely more runs from the Cardinals. At On the Run, we're serious about quenching St. Louis's thirst for more. So when the Cards score 6 or more, drinks are just 60 cents the next day at participating locations. On the Run, your 60-cent drinks after the Cards score 6 store all season long.
You don't take shortcuts when it comes to reaching your health and fitness goals, which is why at First Form, we don't take shortcuts with the supplements that will help you reach them. As long as you're willing to put in the work, we will help you reach your goals. First Form was founded on quality, built on service, and is measured on results. All of our products are backed by our 110% money-back guarantee. Our industry-leading nutritional supplements will help you maximize your potential. Never settle for less than your best. Visit firstform.com today.
Victor Scott II making his major league debut here today in Los Angeles. Will lead off the top of the third inning. The Cardinals trailing 2-0. Scott, who played collegiately at West Virginia, 94 stolen bases last year. And Max Muncy in on the grass at third, and so is Freddie Freeman at first, taking away the bunt. First pitch he sees, he pops into the air in shallow center field. And they're fighting the sun, both the center fielder and the left fielder, but it's Hernandez that cuts in front of Outman to make the play. So 1 pitch, 1 out is how the top of the third inning starts. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be
disseminated
without the express written consent of
the St. Louis Cardinals, brought to you by
Brown and Crouppen.
A great
law
firm.
Mason Wynn at the plate. He takes a pitch low, pretty close to the bottom part of the zone. Mason hit 288 last year at AAA with 18 home runs, and of course had some time at the big league level. Second-round pick in 2020. He's deep in the box, has his feet pretty close together, and he takes a pitch low. That's part of the new style that he developed last year, with the idea of loading up more power on the backside, and had a big leg kick to go along with it, and the idea was to hit more home runs, but I think he's trying to just put the ball in play this year. He puts it into play up the middle, and the shortstop throws out Mason Wynn by a step. That was Mookie Betts. Interesting to see how the Dodgers do defensively this year with Mookie Betts moving to short. He basically does well wherever you put him. But they're a bit challenged with Lux and Muncy. They're not great defenders, and especially Lux at second base.
But they are good with Freddie Freeman at first base. And as you said, Mookie, I think, can play anywhere he wants.
Agreed. They've got a good catcher, too. The pitch is high for a ball. As we mentioned, Will Smith celebrating a birthday today. He's working with Tyler Glasnow, big, tall right-hander. Hitting room in right center field for Brendan Donovan, who flew out to center his first time. And the next delivery to him is taken high for a ball. 2-0 the count to Donovan, who is a new father as of the 15th of March. So congratulations to he and his wife, Allie. Next delivery is right in at the knees, perfectly placed by Glasnow, 2-1.
That was 97 on the gun reading, Ricky, yeah. And that looked nice and easy on the arm delivery.
Well, that was similar to the pitch that he struck out Jordan Walker on. Froze him. Next delivery is a little bit low, but that actually was a strike according to the MLB app that we have on throughout the broadcast. Very helpful to watch that along with the game. 3-1. Hitters count, and the next pitch is popped up foul behind home plate. That is sky high. It's going to get out of play and into the second level here at Dodger Stadium.
With Glasnow's movement, I could see where it might be a little bit hard for the home plate umpire to call.
I would agree. Two out, nobody on. Glasnow has retired 7 straight Cardinals. Next pitch is popped out into right field. Actually carries pretty far, but it's going to be an out as Jason Hayward settled under it, made the play. Donovan has flown out twice. Another 1-2-3 inning for Glasnow. We go to the bottom of the third inning. 2-0 Dodgers.
The sun is setting on the most substantial solar incentive currently available in Illinois. If you've ever considered converting your home or business to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
Celebrate the Big Ten champion Fighting Illini during March Madness at Pia's. Watch all the NCAA tournament action on Pia's multiple flat screens. Enjoy specials on buckets of beer with your choice of Coors Light, Miller Lite, or Dos Equis. Pia's, home of the Slugger Burger, will be serving up all your favorite ball game food. Don't forget the famous fish sandwich, available every Friday 11 to 7 p.m., and the Big Tito's Bloody Mary for all those early games. See you at Pia's. Go Illini.
Welcome to Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Hi, I'm looking for a refrigerator.
When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
Oh, yeah, well, I just need a refrigerator. Don't need the whole store.
But you get it, the whole store.
My kitchen is only about this big.
You get me.
Hello.
All those delivery, installation, and service technicians in back.
Wow, all those people?
The Dick Van Dyke 5-10-year protection plan, which means in the unlikely event something goes wrong in the first 5 years, your repair cost is nothing.
Nothing?
10 years parts coverage on the major components.
Looks like I'm getting more than a refrigerator today. How much does this whole store cost?
Nothing. Come on. For real. We guarantee to beat any competitor's deal, all that other stuff we talked about, like our service tax.
And your 5-10-year protection plan?
All included.
I'm Dennis Freakin, chairman of Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. And when we say you get the whole store, we mean the whole store. Wow!
Dick Van Dyke Appliance World. When you buy from us, you get the whole store.
Bottom of the third inning and top of the order for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and that means Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman. Then they all had hits to lead the game off. Actually, Betts walked. Then it was Ohtani, Freeman, and Smith that all had hits. Sacrifice fly off the bat of Max Muncy. 2-0 Dodgers, and that's our score. Michaelis into the windup, and his first pitch is hit hard to left field and deep. Back to the track, looking up is Donovan, and that's gone into the Dodgers bullpen. Mookie Betts hits his second home run of the year, drives in his 8th run of the year, and it's 3-0 Dodgers. He is some kind of player. Crowd here in L.A. loves Mookie Betts, and why not? Got a fastball middle in and just turned on it. So it's Ohtani who doubled into the right field corner his first time. And Michaelis goes into the wind, and the pitch is inside for a ball. Ohtani has a kind of a very stiff way of hitting. He holds the bat directly up, his elbow is high, and there is not a lot of movement. And not many hitters hit like that. The pitch is low. Every hitter likes to get a little bit of movement. He does have some, but the movement is really a trigger for your swing. And he is pretty stiff, but man, can he hit. Next delivery's low, 3-0. And we'll see if Ohtani is given the green light. I would say so. He was given the green already. Now give him the green light. The 3-0 delivery is swung on and missed. That was a Ruthian swing there.
I don't know how his shoes stayed on.
He was trying to hit that one all the way back to Anaheim. Is that Anaheim, that direction? Probably not. Next pitch is taken high, and he walked it. So second walk for Michaelis. A home run for Betts, a walk to Ohtani. That's how the bottom of the third starts. Climb aboard the 19th century style paddle wheeler Tom Sawyer for an adventure on the mighty Mississippi. Whether a day, night, or specialty cruise, you'll get a panoramic view of the Gateway Arch and the city's skyline. Visit ExploreSt.Louis.com. Freddie Freeman had a base hit up the middle, driving in a run. So RBIs today for Betts, Freeman, and Muncy. And Ohtani has a nice lead at first base, and that pitch is hit high in the air to deep center field. Scott is backing up. He's looking up, and that's gone. Freddie Freeman has just hit the second home run of the inning, a 2-run shot, and it's now 5-0 Los Angeles. And like Mookie Betts, he hammered the first pitch of the at-bat. We've seen teams do that with Michaelis and pitchers like him. Don't let him get ahead. Top of the order has been devastating against Miles. Swing and a miss, strike one to Will Smith, University of Louisville product.
Well, the top of the order, 1 through 4, 7 for 7 getting on base.
And Will Smith is 6 for 11 this year, and he pops that one foul behind home plate. And that is going to be out of play. And by the way, just barely out of play if you consider where the seats used to be here at Dodger Stadium. Just been in conversations about that, how much that's changed pitching and hitting, that there's just very little foul territory. This used to be the ballpark, John, that had, I would say, the most.
This in Oakland.
Oakland as well. Michaelis delivers a curveball outside. He's working with Wilson Contreras. He has Arenado Wynn on the left side of the infield. Good gloves on both sides there. And Gorman and Goldschmidt on the right side. The pitch is hit hard down the right field line. That's slicing towards the pole, but it's going to be foul. Not quite home run distance, as Jordan Walker was giving chase. Donovan, Scott, and Walker in the outfield from left to right. And again, no Lars Nootbaar, no Tommy Edman, no Dylan Carlson, who got hurt in Arizona. Still bummed about that for Dylan, as good as his spring was. 1-2 delivery is popped up in the infield, and it's Nolan Gorman fighting the sun and making the play, and that is out number 1. Well, it's been a rough start here for Michaelis, who has allowed 5 runs on 5 hits.
Number 13. The 2 walks have turned into runs against him. And he only walked 1 in 21 innings in spring training.
Pitching against a lineup like this will make you walk more guys, won't it? There's a swing and a foul back. Max Muncy at the plate, batting from the left side. 6 lefties in the lineup against Michaelis. Dodgers very left-handed heavy, at least here today. They've got right-handers on their bench. Curveball is a little bit outside. They have Austin Barnes, Miguel Rojas, Kike Hernandez is very popular here. You mentioned him earlier, and Chris Taylor. Those are the 4 players on their bench. Michaelis delivers, swing and a foul back. On the Cardinals bench, 3 lefties, Michael Ciani, Matt Carpenter, Brandon Crawford, and Ivan Herrera is the 4th player on the Cardinals bench. Miles has his sign, goes into the wind and the pitch, and that is a called strike 3. And that is the 3rd strikeout looking here this afternoon for Miles Michaelis, but unfortunately the home run ball has hurt him and the walks. So that's 2 outs, and Teoscar Hernandez stepped to the plate. He struck out looking to end the first inning. Miles typically not a strikeout guy, but he's got 4 of them. First pitch to Teoscar is swung on and missed. Got a cutter, look like, on the outer half. So Glasnow's off to a good start with the Dodgers. 3 innings, just 1 hit allowed. That was Goldie. Next delivery is outside, backhanded by Contreras. First opening day for several Cardinal players, not just the rookies. As Miles goes into the wind and the pitch, and that's fouled off to the right. So it's the rookies are Victor Scott II, Ryan Fernandez, Riley O'Brien, Mason Wynn, and Michael Ciani. They're actually rookies, and it's their first opening day. But it's also the first opening day for Ivan Herrera, Jojo Romero, Matthew Liberatore as well. They, of course, had big league time, but they never made the team out of spring training. So special day for them. The wind, the pitch, curveball is low, 2-2. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of musicians and actors and actresses here at the ballpark. There always are at Dodger Stadium. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Hernandez for the second time, and that's 5 punch-outs for Michaelis. Unfortunately, 5 runs as well. We go to the fourth, 5-0 L.A.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Chris Clayton in Charleston and get a free insurance review.
At Bayer, it is our goal to tackle the challenges of food insecurity by delivering innovation to farmers that help them grow healthy and affordable food in a sustainable way. That's why in communities across the U.S., Bayer has worked with farmers for decades to help put food on the table for those in need so that together we achieve health for all, hunger for none. Visit Bayer.us.com. That's Bayer.us.com to learn more.
Want to train like the Cardinals? With Win Reality, hitters train in virtual reality with unlimited game speed pitches from 600 real pitchers for all levels. Hitters challenge themselves with live competitions and simulations for any game scenario and can even get coaching sessions for more personalized feedback. All available anytime from home. Win Reality makes getting to your next level fast and fun. So when your moment comes, you're ready. Visit winreality.com and join the next generation of baseball and softball training.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, where fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Paul Goldschmidt leads off the top of the fourth inning. The Cardinals trailing early here, 5-0. It's Goldie, Gorman, and Arenado, and they're going to have to try to figure out. Glasnow has been tough, reaching 99 miles an hour, showing a good curveball, good cutter, and has retired 8 straight batters. Goldie with the only Cardinal hit so far. He's digging in, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. 96 miles an hour from Glasnow. He's 0-2 against the Cardinals' lifetime, but a good ERA, 2.45 in 6 games and 2 of those starts. And the next delivery is low to Goldie, 1-1 the count. And here's a positive thought. Glasnow in his first start of the season in Seoul, Korea, pitched very well, but the Dodgers couldn't hold the lead for him, so he got a no decision. See where I'm going there, John?
Mm-hmm.
Fastball misses high. You don't have to beat the starting pitcher. But the Dodgers bullpen's not bad either. Joe Kelly, part of the Dodger bullpen again. Evan Phillips, Michael Grove, Daniel Hudson, Kyle Hurt, and Ryan Brazier from the right side. 3-1 now the count to Goldie. Alex Vesia and Ryan Yarborough are their 2 left-handers. But as we know, bullpens change, rotations change as the season moves on. There's a hard hit ball to left field. That ball's hit deep. And it's gone. It's way out of here. Goldie gives one a ride, and the Cardinals get on the board. His second hit here today, and it's now 5-1 Los Angeles.
Well, a couple of years ago, Paul Goldschmidt hit a home run in the All-Star game here. And that took off his bat just the way that home run did back in the All-Star game. And Goldie's 2 for 2.
Well, that was a nice moment for Goldie, and so what about spring training, I guess, huh? He was not very good this spring, but he sure was good right there. So Nolan Gorman, who struck out his first time, fouls that one back. And we owe you a station ID. We'll get it here to you shortly. Boy, he hit that one right on the button, didn't he? Next delivery to Gorman is hit sharply to right, sinking line drive, and it's Jason Hayward who makes the catch on the dive. Always been a good defender. And that is out number one here in the fourth inning. And let's pause for station identification. You and your friends are listening to the St. Louis Cardinals Baseball Network.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Nice play by Hayward as Alan Porter, our home plate umpire, I think was giving the Cardinals a chance to see if they wanted to challenge that or not, as to whether it might have been a trap, but just a good play, well done by Hayward, well struck by Gorman. So a couple of line drives in this inning, a home run for Goldie, a line out off the bat of Gorman. Now it's Arenado who popped out to the catcher his first time. Next delivery to Arenado is swung on and missed.
Glasnow made his major league debut July 7, 2016 with Pittsburgh at St. Louis. Pitched 5 1/3 innings, and he got his first big league hit off Adam Wainwright.
How about that? Curveball misses low, 2-1. Players always remember first hit, first game, first opening day, first World Series if they're fortunate enough to get in one. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. That was an awkward swing by Nolan. And we'll need a new baseball. Several brought out to Alan Porter. Again, he's the home plate umpire. Ryan Blakeney is at first, Nate Tomlinson at second, and Sean Barber is our umpire at third. And they won't rotate anymore, John. We got them straight now, as they did in spring training. The 2-2 pitch to Arenado is taken high, 3-2, with Contreras waiting to hit next.
Meaning we'll have Ryan Blakeney behind the plate tomorrow night.
That's right.
Just rotate them around.
Clockwise. 3-2 pitch to Arenado is hit in the air to center field. Outman shading his eyes from the sun, and he's battling it, but he makes the play. That must be the worst part of the field right now for the Sun. The center fielder is really struggling a bit, but it is out number 2. Baseball in the Classroom is Wednesday, April 10th. For just $15, students get a ticket to that day's game, and you can learn key Spanish baseball terms from broadcasters Benji Molina and Polo Asensio. For info, visit cardinals.com/theme. That's a great idea.
Polo's here at the game today.
You'll love those guys. You'll love those guys. Baseball in the Classroom. Breaking pitch misses high. Ball 1 to Contreras, who popped out his first time. He swung at the first pitch last time. And the next delivery is high, 2-0. Paul Goldschmidt has put the Cardinals on the board with a home run. And he's hit a lot of them here at Dodger Stadium, Goldie has. He came into this game hitting .310 in this ballpark. And Goldie has extended that. Another pitch high. Glasnow has had very good command today, but he can't throw a strike right now to Contreras, 3-0.
Goldschmidt's 34th career home run against the Dodgers.
3-0 pitch coming up to Wilson, and he takes it outside, ball 4. We'll see if the Cardinals can make that hurt. Maybe Alec Burleson can do what Freddie Freeman did in the bottom of the third inning. Home runs from Freeman and Betts in that third inning. A 3-run inning. Made it 5-0. And the Cardinals trying to provide a big answer back here in the top of the fourth. Concerned about the Miles Michaelis pitch count, John.
Yeah, I am too.
Which is 63 through 3 innings. That's a big number.
And here in the fourth inning, Glasnow is at 58. He has 2 outs.
And it's Burleson at the plate. First pitch to him is bounced foul over towards the Cardinals dugout, which is on the first base side here at Dodger Stadium. No rhyme or reason to that, by the way. Some ballparks, the home team has the first base side, and some ballparks, they have the third base side.
Goldie hit an opening day home run in 2012 for Arizona. his second career opening day homer.
Swing a line drive right past the pitcher, but it's handled by Betts right behind the bag, and a close play at second. But he beats Contreras to the bag. That was hit sharply by Alec Burleson, but he unfortunately found the shortstop Betts. So that'll do it for the Cardinals. They pick up a run. They strand a runner. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 5-1 Los Angeles.
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
Kickstart your spring with spring into green savings on a John Deere compact tractor at Seidenstricker Nobe Partners. For a limited time, we have 0% financing for 84 months with 0 down on select models. Plus, when you purchase an in-stock model year 23 compact tractor, you'll save up to an additional $2,500. Take home the tractor of your dreams today. Visit snpartners.com for more information.
Offer valid through 4/26/2024. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Elevate your lifestyle at One Cardinal Way, where luxury meets home field advantage. Choose from stunning studio, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartments, many with private balconies, and all overlooking Busch Stadium, Ballpark Village, and the Gateway Arch. This is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to live like a Cardinal, with over 30,000 square feet of resort-style amenities and an incredible Cardinals-inspired art collection. Visit onecardinalway.com for current availability and to schedule your tour today.
I'm Whitey Herzog. If you want a career with a future, consider joining one of the finest apprenticeship programs in the country.
Got out of college, my career choices were very limited, and this provided me with a plan for the present and the future at the same time.
I like working my hands. I like leaving and seeing exactly what I accomplished that day.
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I was making less than I make as a first year apprentice painter.
The St. Louis Painting and Decorating Foundation reminds you it's your future. Check out stlouispdf.org on the web.
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
5-1 Dodgers. It is the bottom of the fourth inning. The Dodgers with 5 runs on 5 hits. The Cardinals 1 run on 2 hits. The Goldie home run. And the score might be a little worse had Shohei Ohtani not made an out on the bases. That came in the first inning. And Michaelis delivers a pitch. It's a little ground ball to third. Arenado bare hands it, an off-balance throw, and he can't get Outman. Kind of a check swing, half bunt, half swing, and he hit it right down the third base line, and Arenado did everything he could do to try to make that close, but it's going to be an infield hit. And not a good way for Miles to start the bottom of the fourth inning. So he faced 6 batters in the first, 6 batters in the third, and he gave up 2 runs in the first, 3 in the third. And again, that Ohtani base running mistake, and it would have been more. So Outman runs well. He's at first base. And the first pitch, a called strike to Jason Hayward, who grounded out to Goldie, who's holding the runner at first base right now. And he did that back in the second inning. Hayward had I would say, a bounce-back year last year. He swung the bat much better, 15 homers, 40 RBIs. Hit .269 for L.A. And the next pitch to him is swung on and missed. Boy, he chased it one way out of the zone there.
And I think that called strike at the top of the zone set up that swing.
Sure did. They were definitely a double play candidate. Gorman playing him to pull. Win towards the bag at second base. The throw to first base and back safely is Outman. So the rule's still in place this year. You can only throw 2 times to a base. Disengage, I should say. You don't even have to throw. You disengage the rubber twice. On the third time, you better pick him off or it's a balk. He comes home. Curveball is hit in the air, right side. And it is the catcher, Contreras, who's over towards the on-deck circle, and he makes the play, and he was battling the sun.
He did a nice job.
He sure did. That is not an easy play.
He's playing the spin of the ball and fighting the sunshine, and he had a good look at it, stayed with it, and got the out for his pitcher.
And it brings in Gavin Lux. Win reality, you can train in virtual reality with unlimited game speed pitches, live competitions, coaching, and
a whole lot more.
Visit winreality.com and join the next generation of baseball training. That is Win Reality. Swinging a foul back.
Well, they like that first pitch, don't they?
They sure do. I think that was a planned thing after that first inning, maybe even after the second inning, because they seemed to wait back a little bit in the second. He got strikeout looking and also got Outman, who took the first 2 pitches. And they saw what Miles could do if he gets ahead by expanding the zone. Swinging a ground ball to second. Gorman to second for 1. On to first, double play. Perfectly done by Gorman, Wynn, and Goldie. As Michaelis gets what he needs, Lux bounces into a double play. We go to the 5th. The voice of the Cardinals, John Rooney, will have it for you. 5-1 Dodgers.
The sun is setting on the most substantial solar incentive currently available in Illinois. If you've ever considered converting your home or business to solar, the time to take action is now. You still have time to lock in these significant long-term savings solar offers. Contact Route 66 Solar today before it's too late to take advantage of one of the best solar incentives still available. Call us directly at 217-652-6533 or sign up online for a free estimate at Route66Solar.com. Route 66 Solar, the local installer your neighbors trust.
When you're buying a battery, it's important to look beyond just the price and make sure you're buying a quality battery. So when you're buying one from the big box store, make sure you ask the question, what's the date on this battery? Is it dependable? Sometimes the big box stores have batteries that have been sitting on the shelf for years. Or you can just come to Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable, and buy your battery from the people who only do batteries. Interstate Batteries at 2504 North Madison, Champaign, way out there, but totally worth the drive. How much is dependable worth to you? Interstate Batteries open 6 days a week.
From computer systems to brakes and tires too, at PDR, fixing cars is what they do. Remember, when you turn the key and the car won't run, call 367-9481 or use their dedicated text-only line at 383-0619. Additional information including repair quotes and online scheduling requests available from the website at pdrauto.com. Remember, they are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR.
I've got to clean out this garage. Let's see. What's the cheapest and easiest dumpster service in our area?
Here's what I found. The doggy bag.
Think she's broken. I'm not looking for takeout. Siri, try again.
The doggy bag from Bulldog Disposal in Mahomet.
Doggy bag? What's that?
If you got junk that needs to go, but you don't want the hassle of having an enormous dumpster delivered, grab a doggy bag, keep it as long as you need. They'll come take it away. For more information, just visit bulldoggybag.com.
That's bulldoggybag.com.
It's the lower third of the order for the Cardinals against the Dodgers in the 5th inning. Beginning with Jordan Walker. We have 21-year-old Jordan Walker, 23-year-old Victor Scott II, and 22-year-old Mason Wynn facing Tyler Glasnow. Glasnow at 30 years old. His first pitch of the inning is swung on, and there's a fly ball left center field. Fighting the sun. Outman, he makes the play, 1 out. Walker was called out on strikes and a fly ball out. We've seen the Cardinals hit several in the air where they just got under it. Now Goldie got into his and hit a home run.
That was interesting the way Outman played that ball. He actually ran past it, so when he was looking up to catch it, he would be looking at the ball from a different angle. I think that's pretty smart outfield play.
Now Victor Scott II. He hit a fly ball for an out the first time up, taking a 91-mile-an-hour pitch, a cutter outside, ball 1. Scott played in 14 games this spring. He had 13 hits, a double and a run batted in. He chops that one to the shortstop. Betts hurries the throw, low, scoop. No, it gets by Freddie Freeman. And Victor Scott II is on base. Freeman tried to scoop that one. He puts a tag on Scott coming back to the bag, but safe is the call by Ryan Blakeney, the first base umpire.
I think they can give him a hit on that potentially.
Mason Wynn is up.
No scoring yet, but that could be his first big league hit. Well, he created pressure regardless.
Looked like Freeman might be able to dig that one out, but the ball just scooted past the webbing of the glove. So Scott is on 94 stolen bases last year. He bluffs a move, and the pitch is taken up and in for a ball. But everyone in the park, all of the fans even, moved once Victor Scott set sail for second base and then slammed on the brakes. For his action, there's a reaction everywhere. Scott takes his lead. He doesn't go. A swing and a miss by Mason Wynn.
Ollie talking about a couple of stolen bases that he had in spring training where he said he had the worst jump I've ever seen, and he almost stood up at second base. He's so fast. He doesn't need a good jump, but they're working on making that jump even better for him.
Good lead by Scott. He's leaning. draws a throw, and he's back in safely. Freeman, a right-handed throwing first baseman, but he's very good at getting the tag down across his body. Very quick. Scott is back in there.
And they did give Betts an error on that throw. It was a low throw, and they would have had him had it been on the money, but just barely.
Runner at first, one out. Scott is going. The pitch, low a ball. The throw to second, forget it. First Major League steal for Victor Scott after 94 last year. Runner at second, so that error looks like a double. Mason Wynn with a chance to pick up an RBI here and get his speed on base. Glass now from the stretch. Now the pitch. Fastball in too close. 3-1 on Wynn, and something that Mike Claiborne touched on with Oliver Marmol in the pregame show. You get those three guys on at the lower part of the lineup, then that's going to create some havoc on the bases and set up the top of the lineup.
It'll be fun, too.
Here's a pitch for a strike in their 96. Wynn was taking and has a full count with one down. So Victor Scott gets his first stolen base before he gets his first career hit. Here's a swing, and the ball is popped into center field. On comes Outman. He has a good read on that and makes the catch. Wynn is 0 for 2. You know, at second, 2 down.
We know what the numbers say about the best way to score the most runs is to hit a bunch of home runs and doubles, and that's how you do the most damage. And there's a lot to that. But the reality is it's still fun to watch somebody run the bases and even bunt, and I think Victor Scott's going to bring that in a way that Cardinal fans will really relate to.
Now with 2 down, here's Brendan Donovan. Donovan takes a pitch in the dirt, blocked by Will Smith. We have the Goddard School partnering with the Cardinals, giving fans a great ticket deal. For a limited time, tickets to see the Cardinals hosting the Phillies April 8th through the 10th. Those tickets are available for $7. Information at cardinals.com/7, or you can upgrade your seats to field boxes for just $17. The pitch, Donovan gets under it, pops it down the left field line, foul territory. Muncy over on the track, makes the catch, and Donovan is out, leaving Scott at second. We're halfway through the game, and the Dodgers lead the Cardinals in L.A. 5-1. A swing and a long one. Home run, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn here, Cardinal shortstop and proud partner of Community America Credit Union. I've been in it to win it since day one, which is why I chose Community America. Community America is built to help more people achieve financial peace of mind with exclusive benefits like annual profit sharing. Community America can help you reach your financial goals, big and small. Join Missouri's largest credit union, now expanding in St. Louis. Visit CommunityAmerica.com to become a member today.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Pitchers and catchers have reported. Soon we'll hear that familiar crack of the bat, along with the umpires yelling, "Play ball!" For real. Baseball is back, and so is your Progressive Sports Update. This year gets going with a 2-game series in South Korea between San Diego and LA. In addition, there are more rule changes this season that are designed to speed up the game's running time. With that, it's shaping up to be another good year. Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Bundle home and auto and save. Visit Progressive.com.
Miles Michaelis has to face the top of the order, and that has been a problem for Miles today. They are 6 for 6 getting on base out of the first 3 spots. And they have 4 hits. They have a double, 2 homers, and a single, plus 2 walks have turned into runs. 5-1 LA. Getting under the first pitch, Betts pops it high into short center field. Mason Wynn is out there, and he makes the catch in front of Victor Scott II. 1 pitch and 1 out there for Miles Michaelis. Graybar is your electrical and datacom distributor, helping to power, connect, or maintain your operations. Yep, Graybar does that. And Shohei Ohtani is the batter. Ohtani, a double, but he made a base running mistake and ran into an out. Tagged out over at third base. Here's a pitch outside to him, ball 1. Then a walk, and he scored on Freeman's home run the second time around. 5-1 Dodgers. Michaelis with the pitch. Upstairs for a ball.
Only a 6-pitch inning last inning, so Miles has a chance of maybe getting through 6 innings, and hardly seemed possible after the first inning.
Michaelis rocks into the windup. The pitch. A strike. Michaelis with a cutter finds the outside corner. Our scoreboard updates this season are brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, your best choice for quality tires and expert auto service. The pitch, Ohtani hits it hard into right center, and that's a base hit. He just drives the ball, doesn't he?
He's got such good hands. The ball jumps off his bat, and he's got crazy power, but he's a hitter, too. He's not just a power guy. His numbers last year were pretty extraordinary. 44 home runs, 95 RBIs, and he's going to get a lot more RBIs playing on a team that's as good as his team is.
And before we go over a scoreboard, we have a pitching change. Brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. We will be right back.
Anchors away. Experience the mighty Mississippi this spring aboard the riverboats at the Gateway Arch. See spectacular views of the Arch on a 1-hour St. Louis riverfront cruise. Grab your friends for a drink on our Sunday brunch cruise. Bring the kids for a weekend afternoon lunch at the Paddle Wheel Cafe. Make family meals easy with a dinner cruise on the Mississippi. Cruises begin March 3rd for the 2023 season. Book your cruise today at gatewayarch.com/buy tickets.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
When one Cardinal legend moves on, there always seems to be another right behind him. I can say the same thing for Cardinals Magazine, which always lives up to its commitment to make its next issue better than the last. Readers love the content that stands out from the norm. Classic, informative, entertaining, exclusive. If you can't get enough Cardinals baseball, you'll get a lot closer when you subscribe to Cardinals Magazine. Call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
It's Andre Palante on in relief of Miles Michaelis with a runner at first, Shohei Ohtani. 1 out in the Dodger fifth. The Dodgers are leading 5-1. And Palante has been very good at getting left-handed batters out. He's going to face one right out of the gate in Freddie Freeman, who's 2 for 2.
He's been outstanding, and we actually talked to Ollie about that as well before the game, if he's going to still use him as almost a left-handed reliever. And he said for the most part, but he has made some strides with some pitches that he can use more against right-handers and be more effective against them. The curveball has gotten better. He also throws a kind of a sinking fastball against right-handers now, but left-handers just, for whatever reason, do not see the ball well against Palante. They hit a lot of balls on the ground.
Palante from the stretch. A look to first base. A long look over there. Now the pitch. Freeman swings and misses. 93 on the sinker, down and in. On our Dobbs Tire and Auto Center scoreboard, the weatherman 1 out in Philadelphia, New York. The Brewers at the Mets and the Braves at the Phillies postponed today. 5-1 here in favor of the Dodgers. Palante with his second pitch for Freddie Freeman. That's inside 1-1. The Orioles are pounding the Angels 11-1 in Baltimore in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Reds have a 7-0 lead over the Nationals in the top of the 5th at Cincinnati. The Padres a 2-1 lead over the Giants in the bottom of the 5th in San Diego. Palante with the pitch. Freeman wraps it foul to the camera well beyond the Cardinal dugout. The Blue Jays are at the Rays in St. Petersburg, Florida. 6-1 Toronto in the top of the 6th. The Twins have a 2-1 lead in Kansas City in the 6th against the Royals. The Tigers are up 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th at Chicago against the White Sox. The Marlins a 5-2 lead over the Pirates after 5. The Astros lead the Yankees 4-1 in the top of the 5th in Houston. A swing and a miss. Freddie Freeman strikes out. Palante got him. And with Ohtani on first, Will Smith is coming up. We have the Cubs at the Rangers later on. The Guardians play at the A's. The Rockies at the Diamondbacks, with the Red Sox playing the Mariners in Seattle.
And the strikeout against the left-hander was the curveball that he's been really working on, and it's improved tremendously from a season ago. He has the good sinker that lefties can't hit, but that curveball is just another weapon now.
Now it's Will Smith. Smith takes a pitch that sinks down and in, almost hits Smith's back shin, the right leg. Out of UC Irvine, Andre Palante made his major league debut on the 10th of April, 2022. He was 4-1 with a 4.76 ERA in 68 innings, 62 outings last year. From the stretch, his pitch. And that's fouled out of play down the right field line. A late swing by Will Smith. 1 ball and 1 strike. Palante for his career 10-6, a 3.78 ERA. It's his 110th game. He has struck out 117 now, including Freddie Freeman, for his first batter of 2024. Ohtani got a base hit. He has a double, a walk, a run scored, now a single. Ohtani takes his lead. He's leaning, doesn't go. The pitch is swung on and missed. Something off the fastball on that one, Ricky, and it really had Smith leaning.
Well, he threw him a pitch that moved down and in about a foot, and that one just moved away from him about a foot.
Time called by Smith. 1-2 the count. Smith is 1 for 2. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The Dodgers are leading this one 5-1. The pitch by Palante with a runner on first to throw over there. And back safely, Ohtani. Boo, you can't throw over there with Ohtani on base. Can't do that. Clay McCullough's the first base coach. Goldschmidt is holding over there. Ohtani takes his lead. Palante with the pitch. And he gets under this one. Smith does. Sends it to center field. Right to Victor Scott, who jumps and makes the catch. We're going to the 6th inning in L.A. It's opening day for the Cardinals, who trail the Dodgers 5-1.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. From the first trip your 16-year-old takes to a ball game to the last time you help your dad get tickets behind home plate, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is here for all of life's wins, like when you get a new car or a new home or that boat you've worked for all these years, or when your daughter moves out but your mom moves in. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets, plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. That's MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Hear that? That's the sound of an ice-cold Big Q from Quick Trip, ready to quench your thirst with a concise combination of familiar taste and bubbly fizz. Fresh tea being brewed with a bold yet subtle aroma. And is that a refreshingly fruity Frizzoni being blended with frozen precision? There are so many optimal options, it's hard to choose. Now hear that?
Hello, welcome.
That's you grabbing your next favorite drink. QT. More than a gas station.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Home and auto insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Well, the Cardinals are trying to inch their way back in this one after falling behind 2-0 after 1, 5-0 after 3. Paul Goldschmidt hit a home run in the 4th inning, Paul's second hit today, and it's a 5-1 game. The Cardinals will have Goldschmidt, Gorman, and then Arenado, and they have some power coming up against Tyler Glasnow. Ted Drewes has remained a family-owned and operated business for 95 years. Founded on the motto, "Our business is service," Ted Drewes is committed to providing exceptional service and a warm, welcoming atmosphere to customers of all ages. And congratulations on 95 years for Ted Drewes. Really is good, guys
and gals,
at Ted Drewes. Paul Goldschmidt takes ball 1 from Tyler Glasnow. Time to get the line moving for the Cardinals. Redbirds have been out hit 7-2. Goldschmidt takes a strike. Just nicked the inside corner at 90 miles an hour.
Something that will be developing as the first few weeks of the season kind of unfold is who's going to be pitching the middle innings for the Cardinals. Palante is in today, and he looked very good, by the way, in that 5th inning.
Here's a swing and a miss. Goldie couldn't hold up on a pitch in the dirt.
But the Cardinals really do not have a long man right now, so to speak. Somebody's going to go 2 or 3 innings, and they've got guys that can pitch late in games and have really, again, pitched very well this spring. But Palante, maybe Liberatore could be that guy.
And Ryan Fernandez might be able to go 2. Here's a swing and a miss. Goldschmidt strikes out as Glasnow kept the ball down to him. 2 out of 3 for Goldie. Let's pause here for station identification on the St. Louis Cardinals radio network powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Nolan Gorman with a foul ball off to the right. 1 strike on the Cardinals' second baseman. We have 1 out in the 6th inning, 5-1 Dodgers. Along with Ricky Horton and Mike Claiborne, I'm John Rooney. Jim Jackson is our producer-engineer. We have Matt Pajeski in the St. Louis studio. The Cardinals bat with 1 out. A swing and a foul ball back. 2 strikes on Gorman. Gorman has struck out and was denied a hit on a sinking line drive that Jason Hayward caught with a diving play. The Dodgers got 2 in the 1st and 3 in the 3rd. Gorman checks his swing, wouldn't take the bait on a high fastball.
Got much better of laying off that pitch.
Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Glasnow to Gorman. And that is just, I guess, a little low. It was there on the corner. And the pitch goes to Gorman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They're playing Gorman to pull infield, the opposite way in the outfield. But when he gets into one, he has tremendous power. He swings and misses a pitch in the dirt, and he wanted an appeal, but Alan Porter said, no, I saw that one all the way. It was a swing. He couldn't hold up in time. 2 strikeouts here in the 6th inning and 5 in the game for Glasnow. Glasnow struck out 3, walked 4 in 5 innings on the 20th of March at Korea against the Padres. That brings in Nolan Arenado. Arenado did not hit a home run in the spring. He drove in 6 and had 5 doubles. 0 for 2 in this one. The pitch by Glasnow is hit hard right to the 3rd baseman, Muncy. One third baseman lines out to the other. The Dodgers come up in the 6th inning, leading 5-1.
Register now for the 2024 Cardinals 5K taking place in downtown St. Louis on April 13th. All participants will receive an exclusive hooded t-shirt, a finisher's medallion featuring Cardinals Hall of Famer Willie McGee, plus the opportunity to take a victory lap around the warning track inside Busch Stadium. A virtual option is also available. Proceeds benefit Cardinals Care. To find more information and sign up today, visit cardinals.com/5K.
This is Willie McGee, St. Louis Cardinals for the Loop.
Is your home showing symptoms of foundation issues? Your home's wet basement, dingy crawl space, musty smells, cracked walls, or unlevel concrete shouldn't be ignored. Helitech can help. Life happens in your home. You and your family deserve the best. Helitech offers proven solutions in waterproofing, drainage, concrete leveling, and foundation repair services. Contact us for a free inspection at helitechonline.com.
When the water's high, we'll keep your basement dry. Heal your home with Helitech.
If you're curious what you might find on Illinois farms like mine, it isn't a bunch of big faceless corporations. The truth is, 96% of the farms are owned and operated by families just like mine. We're listening to the Cardinals play, showing up at local baseball games, and throwing a ball in our backyard with our families just like you. And we're committed to raising sustainably grown, healthy food that all our families can enjoy. I'm Dale from Monroe County, and I'm one of the 96%.
Planning for spring at Lowe's means big savings on outdoor power equipment, and Lowe's knows nothing feels better than free. Buy one select Ego string trimmer, leaf blower, or mower kit. Get one select 56-volt battery free. That's up to a $299 value. Power through spring with Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 4/3 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Andre Palante got the last 2 outs of the 5th inning, giving Miles Michaelis a pitching line today of 4 1/3 innings, 5 runs, 7 hits. He walked 2, struck out 5, and gave up home runs to Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, and did so in the 3rd inning. It's 5-1 Los Angeles. A strikeout and a flyout as Palante got the last 2 outs of the 5th inning. And it's Max Muncy leading off. Muncy, a sacrifice fly and a called 3rd strike. The left-handed batting infielder fouls one down the right field line. Muncy has played with Oakland and the Dodgers. It's his 850th game. He has 180 home runs, and with his sacrifice fly, 490 runs batted in. Palante with a sidestep to kick the pitch. Muncy hits that one foul in the air, out of play, a souvenir down the left field line.
We noticed a couple of times last year that teams would actually have right-handed batters face Palante instead of a lefty. And you think about, how do you turn a lineup over? And it normally doesn't happen when you go right, as the Cardinals do.
Muncy checks his swing and takes a 96-mile-an-hour pitch outside.
Here today with Michaelis starting and then Palante, and he's going to face all the lefties. That's an advantage, I think, for the Cardinals.
Here's Palante. A count of 1-2 on Muncy. Muncy checks his swing and takes an off-speed pitch in the dirt. Maryville University uses the latest technology from data analytics, AI, and blockchain to prepare students for the careers of the future. Leading the revolution in higher education. Learn more at maryville.edu. Now on 2-2, the pitch bounces and it goes all the way back to Palante. It hit Contreras and took a high arc back to the Cardinal pitcher at the base of the mound.
It made me think of that the old pitch back. I'm sure you had that when you were younger, where you threw it into a screen and it would bounce right back to you. If you threw it right, anyway.
Well, I threw pitches at the hitters and they bounced past me. Off their bats. Contreras was shaken up a bit, but now he's ready to go through the signs by way of pitch comm for Palante. Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez, and Outman coming up for the Dodgers in the 6th inning. A swing and a miss, a fastball up and away, fans Muncy.
Boy, Palante looked really good this spring training, and he looks good here this afternoon.
3 in a row retired, 2 on strikeouts. And here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez has struck out his first 2 times up. Formerly with Houston, Toronto, and Seattle. 1 hit and 10 at bats. He's been on with 2 walks, 2 runs scored. And he hits that ball toward the gap in right center field. That's going to get down and go to the wall. Played on a bounce by Walker. His throw comes into second base on 1 hop. But Hernandez beat the throw with a double. James Outman, a base hit. A little more than a half swing, and he tapped the ball up the third base line and beat Arenado's throw. Now Outman bats, 1 for 2 so far today, and faces Cardinal reliever Andre Pallante for the first time. The corner outfielders give up the lines, with Brendan Donovan playing in left and Jordan Walker in right. Here's a ball slashed foul. That goes to the second level off to our left. 1 strike on Outman. 26 years old out of Sacramento State. He has very good power. 23 home runs, 70 RBIs last year. And he runs well. He had 16 steals. With Hernandez on second, the pitch by Pallante. Ground ball, right side, under Goldie's glove into right field, a base hit. Teoscar Hernandez is trying to score, and he does. He scores standing. The Dodgers lead 6-1. Well, Pallante gets a number of ground balls, but that one just got past the Cardinal Gold Glove first baseman. Just got under Paul's glove.
I think he'd like to have another shot at that one. It was to his right, and would have been a tough play for sure, but I know the goal is to at least just try to get a glove on it and knock it down, but it was just out of his reach.
Now the Cardinals are down by 5 again. And here's Hayward. Hayward swings and misses. A ground out and a foul out to the catcher. 0 for 2 for Hayward. He's 2 out of 8 to open up the season. Remember, the Dodgers played 2 against the Padres in Korea. Pallante looks over the shoulder and pitches. A swing and a miss, reaching for a fastball, moving away.
Awkward swing, wasn't it?
Very awkward. It was like Hayward was reaching for it and then was like a statue at the end of his swing, just holding the bat like he was posing. 0-2. Pallante looks to first. He kicks and deals. Hayward fouls it off the end of the bat over by the on-deck circle where Gavin Lux is waiting. 6 left-handed batters in the lineup. And they have Chris Taylor, Kike Hernandez, Miguel Rojas, and Austin Barnes, right-handed bats off the bench. Pallante with the sign. Contreras puts down an inside target. The pitch by Pallante, and it's hit slowly toward the pitcher. Underhand throw by Pallante, and Hayward is out with Outman moving up. Runner at second for Gavin Lux, and 2 down. And that was a rather weak swing and weak contact.
Sure was. Obviously not seeing the ball well against Pallante, which is typical of left-handed batters, but it was Outman, a lefty, who picked up the RBI here.
And now Gavin Lux. Outman driving in to Teoscar Hernandez, making it 6-1 Dodgers. Lux a strikeout and a double play. A look to second, the pitch. And there's a chopper to first, backhanded by Goldschmidt, underhanding to Pallante. Lux is out, 3-1. Ricky will tell you about the 7th, with the Dodgers leading 6-1 over the Cardinals.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
Celebrate the Big Ten champion Fighting Illini during March Madness at Pia's. Watch all the NCAA tournament action on Pia's multiple flat screens. Enjoy specials on buckets of beer with your choice of Coors Light, Miller Lite, or Dos Equis. Pia's, home of the Slugger Burger, will be serving up all your favorite ball game food. Don't forget the famous fish sandwich, available every Friday 11 to 7 p.m., and the Big Tito's Bloody Mary for all those early games. See you at Pia's. Go Illini.
Thank you
for choosing 2 Men in a Truck. How may I help you?
Hey, we're moving, and I have a strange situation here. We need to be out of our house by 10 a.m., but our closing on the new house isn't until 1 p.m. Is that something you guys do?
That's not strange at all. 2 Men in a Truck has completed over 9 million moves. We have a solution for that.
Not sure how your move is going to work? Go to 2meninatruck.com to start your free estimate. 2meninatruck.com.
When it comes to finding a reliable vehicle, look no further than Sarah Champagne, your trusted automotive destination. They carry a lineup of top brands including Honda, BMW, Subaru, GMC, and Buick. And they're not just about cars, they're about people. Their team is dedicated to providing you with trustworthy service and dependable vehicles that fit your lifestyle. Experience the difference at Sarah Champagne. Visit Sarah, S-E-R-R-A, champagne.com.
6-1 Dodgers, top of the 7th inning. New pitcher for LA is left-hander Ryan Yarbrough, who will face Contreras, Burleson, and Walker in the top of the 7th inning. Tyler Glasnow making his second start of the season. It was a good one. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed. The Goldie home run was the one run he gave up. He walked 1 and struck out 5 through 81 pitches, 47 of them strikes. Michaelis, by the way, his line, 4 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. 2 home runs allowed. Freeman and Betts walked 2, struck out 5. And Palante is in relief of him. Yarbrough delivers a swing and a foul back by Wilson Contreras, swinging at the first pitch. 3-time All-Star has popped out and walked here this afternoon. Yarbrough, a lefty, working from the third base side of the rubber. Speaking of lefties, I believe that's Sandy Koufax down to the left, right near the Dodger dugout, swinging a pop-up right side. And the catcher is able to make the play. That's Smith, right up against the screen behind home plate. On I would say, a pretty low-hit pop-up behind home plate. He had to get there quickly, and he did. That's out number 1. So Yarbrough gets his first man. And Burleson will bat. The game brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser, and you can enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. So Burleson bats for the 3rd time. He has struck out and grounded out. And he hit the ball pretty sharply his last time. He's had good at-bats against lefties, I would say, in the amount of time we've seen him hit lefties. And he takes the curveball low, ball 1.
Oliver Marmol said he's going to let his left-handed batters face some left-handed pitching out of the gate here this season.
And that's what he's doing right now. Swing and a miss and a fastball from Yarbrough. But he's not overpowering, this left-hander. A lot of Dodger pitchers are.
But his motion out there is deceptive. And then he'll drop like 3/4 on his breaking ball.
As his sign, the 1-1 pitch is fouled back. You see a lot of elbows and shoulders and hips and feet and all that stuff coming at you. It's hard to pick up the baseball. Hitters will tell you, I mean, what you got to do is see the ball. That's what you don't look at all that. But sometimes it can be deceptive or hidden. 1-2 the count. They set up inside on Burleson, and the pitch is hammered foul. Way out.
He waited for that curveball.
He sure did. But still hit it right over his own dugout.
Well, Brent Suter's a lot like that, the former Milwaukee Brewer.
Good comparison. Cardinals are 11-time World Series champions. The Dodgers have won 7. Now they set up outside, and the pitch is hit in the air to left field. Over towards the line is the left fielder Hernandez, and in fair territory, he makes the play. And that's 2 quick outs here for the Cardinals in the 7th inning, as Burleson is 0 for 3. So the Cardinals have won more World Series championships, but the Dodgers have won more pennants. They've won 24. The Cardinals have won 19. And the Dodgers, of course, are in the middle of a lot of winning moments in their franchise. They had some down times, but now is not one of them. Walker bats and takes a pitch high. So a lot happening in Los Angeles, not just opening day here at Dodger Stadium, but the Sweet 16 is happening at LA Live.
They have the West Regional.
Swinging a pop-up into center field. This should be handled by Outman, who's battling the sun one more time. He's been busy. He's gotten used to that. He makes the play, and that's out number 3. Time for the 7th inning stretch. And it's presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. The Redbirds trailing here in L.A. on opening day, 6-1.
When you're clocking out and happy hour's already started, but you're clocking out and happy hour's already started. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
To celebrate the beginning of the season, the Goddard School and the Cardinals are teaming up to offer fans a chance to see the 2024 Redbirds during their first homestand of the season for only $7. Extraordinary awaits when the Cardinals play the Phillies April 8th, 9th, and 10th at Busch Stadium. You can get tickets to see one of the most exciting matchups of the year for just $7. That's April 8th through 10th, the Cardinals versus the Phillies, and tickets as low as $7 thanks to our friends at the Goddard School. Visit cardinals.com/Goddard for more details and to purchase your tickets today.
There's a certain magic in Cardinals Nation, one that can't be found anywhere else. You don't have to look all that hard to find it. It's on the flag-lined streets, in the packed pubs on game day, on the worn-down birds on bats, on cars, and on windows. It's in every memory, every celebration. Yeah, there's magic here. Can you feel it? Sign up for Cardinals Checking with Central Bank and get your choice of Cardinals Performance Polo or Pullover and 2-game tickets. See bank for details, member FDIC.
Join us for a fantastical journey at St. Louis Union Station. Board the St. Louis Wheel, soaring 200 feet into the air all year round. The St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station lets you explore the world's great waterways and over 10,000 amazing creatures. Swing from the ropes course high over the aquarium and get lost in our mirror maze. It's all here at St. Louis Union Station, where the journey is like no other. Create your new memories at stlouisunionstation.com.
Bottom of the seventh inning. Our seventh inning stretch was presented by SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the St. Louis Cardinals. And we have a Cardinals debut as the new pitcher is Riley O'Brien. Not his big league debut, but his Cardinal debut. And he will face as tough a 1-2-3 guys as you're going to find in baseball right now, and that's Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman. And his first pitch to Mookie is up and in. Watch out, he had to get out of the way. Betts has homered, walked, and popped out. And the Dodger fans don't like the location of that pitch from the 29-year-old Riley Chung-Young O'Brien from Seattle, Washington. Acquired from the Seattle Mariners. And there's another pitch up and in, and Betts goes down again. And this time he goes all the way to the ground, and the Dodger fans really don't like it. O'Brien was 2-5 last year at AAA Tacoma with a 2.29 ERA, had 15 saves in spring training. I would say arguably the best Cardinal reliever. But maybe some nerves here as he has missed wildly with the first two deliveries. 2-0 pitch is inside, 3-0. He has great movement, and maybe that's part of the problem here, as he has not been able to find the dish yet. Facing Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman here in the home half of the seventh inning. The 3-0 pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Ollie Marmol talking before the game about O'Brien, and he just wants to kind of get his feet wet and have him get more comfortable, but he could see a lot of different roles for him. He's that good. Next pitch is up and in, and he walks Mookie Betts. Again, up and in on Betts. And walks are not a full stranger to Riley O'Brien. He had 219 walks in 439 minor league innings. That's a pretty high rate, but in spring training we didn't see this. So now he faces Shohei Ohtani. Boy, he's got to really be buzzing right now, O'Brien that is. And the first pitch to Ohtani is inside. And I guess you can't throw any pitch inside without getting the fans mad here. Not to our guys. And that'll be Dusty Blake popping out of the Cardinals dugout just to give his right-hander O'Brien a little bit of a breather here. Ohtani's had quite a day. A double, a walk, a single. He scored a run. He did make a mistake on the bases. But Dusty Blake, who is moving along a lot better. He actually had a terrible sprain out of his ankle walking down the steps in the Cardinals clubhouse. The offices are above the clubhouse at the complex in Jupiter, and he was walking down steps and carrying things and just had a bad slip and had a really bad sprain. Was in a boot for a long time. But he said the pain's still there and the bruising is not, but he's still not quite at 100%. It's going to take a while. So Ohtani at the plate. The 1-0 delivery to him is swung on and missed. There's a much better pitch for O'Brien. Freddie Freeman to bat next. It's 6-1 Dodgers. They've out-hit the Cardinals 9-2. Only 2 Cardinal hits, and Goldie has both of them. That doesn't go. The pitch is a called strike, and Ohtani doesn't like it. Slider on the outside half, and Ohtani asks for timeout. And he's going to regroup here and says he's ready. That was a quick timeout.